Hello students, welcome back to my channel Physics Module. Hope you all are doing very good and studying very hard. So আজকে যে টপিকটা নিয়ে আমি ডিসকাস করব that is electromagnetic induction and its laws given by Michael Faraday. But before that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for any update from my channel Physics Module. And don't forget to share the video because there is lot more interesting things coming in this video. So stay tuned. So classical theory of physics থেকে আমরা জানি from the ancient time current or electricity is produced by cells বা ব্যাটারি থেকে or chemical energy থেকে কিংবা by flow of electrons. You know that flow of electron causes electricity and by means of that current is produced. But what Michael Faraday thought that current can also be produced from some sort of mechanical energy. Mechanical energy মানে কি? What is mechanical energy? মানে আমি কিছু একটা জিনিসের মুভমেন্ট করাচ্ছি, I am moving something, I am pushing something, I am rotating something, কিছু একটা ঘোরাচ্ছি। সো এইরকম কোনো অ্যাকশনের থ্রু কি কারেন্ট প্রডিউস করা যায়? Can current be produced through mechanical energy? Michael Faraday said yes. He was the first to come up with an idea that current can also be produced by mechanical energy. But how? কিভাবে? So to answer that thing, he gave us two laws. Let us have a look on the laws of electromagnetic induction given by Michael Faraday. So first law, which was given by Michael Faraday, says that whenever a change in flux occurs, okay, আমি লিখে দিচ্ছি বোর্ডে, that will be more easier to understand. কি now first law says whenever a change in flux occurs with a conductor linked with it, an EMF is induced inside the conductor. That was the classical idea of first law. But এর সাথে একটা extra জিনিস add হয়, then I will explain the terms regarding this first law. But first one more thing you have to add it with it. What is one more thing you have to add with it is that this conductor, if the conductor is closed, an induced current will flow. Okay, so current will also flow side by side and EMF will also be induced, but there is a condition that whenever this conductor is closed, mane closed like this, a complete path, okay, a complete path, not open like this. This is open conductor, but this is closed conductor. So we know that current can also be flown in weak closed conductors. Okay, so current will flow, that is induced current will flow inside the conductor if the conductor is closed, and if it not closed, at least an EMF will be induced inside the conductor. Okay, now what is it? What is EMF? What is change in flux? So let us first know about the flux. What is flux? Flux is number of field lines. In case of this is magnetic flux. Okay, this is magnetic flux. This is magnetic flux. So number of magnetic field lines, we can say, passing through one unit area of magnetic field are called magnetic flux. Let me say it again. Number of magnetic lines of force passing through single unit area of magnetic field is called magnetic flux. Okay, so এবার ম্যাগনেটিক ফ্লাক্সের চেঞ্জটা কি? হোয়াট ইজ চেঞ্জ ইন ম্যাগনেটিক ফ্লাক্স? সি, হোয়াট ইজ চেঞ্জ ইন ম্যাগনেটিক ফ্লাক্স? ওকে, চেঞ্জ কি হতে পারে? সাপোজ দিস ইজ আ ম্যাগনেট, it is north pole, it is south pole, and we all know that from north pole the magnetic lines of force are coming out like this. Okay, and here we put a conductor, that is closed conductor. This is a coil shaped closed conductor. These lines are crossing through the conductor, but these lines are not. If we close this conductor towards the magnet, ম্যাগনেটের দিকে কন্ডাক্টরটা নিয়ে আসলে these lines will also flow. এই লাইন যেটা বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছিল, এই লাইনসগুলো এর মধ্যে এন্টার করবে, আর এটা দূরে নিয়ে গেলে কি এই লাইনগুলো বেরিয়ে যাবে, এখান থেকে যে লাইনগুলো বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছে ওটা আরো বেরিয়ে যাবে দূরে নিয়ে গেলে। ক্লোজ নিয়ে আসলে এই লাইনসগুলো এন্টার করবে, দূরে নিয়ে গেলে এই কয়েলটাকে these lines will pass away from this conductor. ওকে, এটা গেল ওয়ান টাইপ অফ মুভমেন্ট। নেক্সট কি? If we move this magnet towards the coil, number of field lines passing through this coil will increase, and if we move away from this coil, the number of field lines will decrease, which are actually passing through the coil. মানে কি? Any relative motion. Okay, this thing can also be written as whenever a relative motion between the coil and the flux, there is an induced EMF present. Okay, তো এটা আরেকটা ফর্মে কি লেখা যায়? whenever the magnetic flux is changing না বলে এটাও বলা যাবে, it is can also be said like this, that there is whenever there is a relative movement between flux or the coil, there is an EMF induced. Okay, and this EMF induced causes a flow of induced current if the conductor is closed. Okay, this is the first law. One more example can be taken of changing flux, which is like that. See, if I put two magnets here, this is north pole, this is south pole, field lines will come from north pole and end up at south pole, and there is a conductor placed like this. There is a conductor placed like this. Now what you can see over here, that these field lines are passing over the conductor, not through. These field lines are just passing like this. This is the conductor, how it is placed, and field lines coming from north pole are just passing over it, over here and over here, not through. In case of this diagram, what was happening, that the field lines was passing through the coil, but here it is passing around the coil. Now in the second case, see, here it is a north pole, here it is a south pole, field lines are coming from north to south. Okay, now this conductor is placed like this. Okay, this conductor is placed like this. Okay, now at 90 degrees, actually it is 90 degrees, it is at 90 degrees. Okay, so what is happening, the field lines coming from north pole are actually passing through the conductor and finishing at the south pole. Okay, so what was earlier said, that flux are nothing but the field lines passing through any conductor, that is happening in the second case. So what is the expression of flux? Flux can be written as B is magnetic field, and which is multiplied by area. What is the area? Area of this conductor. So flux is nothing but the product of magnetic field and area. Okay, Michael Faraday said whenever this change, this is no change, as no field lines are passing through the conductor, no change of flux is occurring in this case, but field lines are now passing through the conductor. So here 0 lines were passing through the conductor, here some of the lines are passing through the conductor, that is some amount of change in flux is happening. Okay, some amount of change in flux is happening from this phase to this phase. Michael Faraday said if this thing occurs, this change in flux occurs, and this change in flux is connected to a conductor, an EMF will be induced inside this conductor. Okay, so let me show you with another example which was actually given in your NCERT book. Okay, let me show you. In your NCERT book, what was given actually is this is a coil and this is connected to a source, say galvanometer it is. Okay, this is a coil and here a magnet is taken. This is north pole, this is south pole. Okay, now field lines are coming from north pole like this and ending at south pole, coming out of north pole and ending at south pole. Okay, we all know that. So if we move this magnet to a direction, then the number of field lines passing through the coil will decrease, isn't it? If the distance is more, then field lines will bypass this coil, and if the coil is closed enough, then field lines passing through the coil will increase. That means a relative motion between this magnet and this coil. Relative motion. What is relative motion? See, if this magnet is moved away with say 4 meter per second square, 4 meter per second speed, okay, and this coil is also moved away in this direction by 4 meter per second speed, there is no relative motion because both the things are moving as same speed. The distance between them and the field lines passing through the coil remains constant. Okay, no distance change. But relative motion, when happens, there is a difference in motion. Say it is 2 meter per second and it is 4, then it is moving slower and it is moving faster. Then field lines are increasing and vice versa. Okay, so this is relative motion. So actually first law can be explained by two phenomena, that if there is any relative motion in the field and the coil, and if the flux linked with the conductor is changed from this angle to this angle, it is changed. In both the cases an EMF will be induced inside the conductor, and if the conductor is closed, an induced current will flow through the conductor. One more important point is that this induced EMF inside the conductor will remain until the change of flux is happening. Okay, the moment when change of flux is stopped or changing of flux is ended, the EMF induced will finish its effect. Okay, so let's move on to the second law. Second law actually deals with the magnitude of this induced EMF. So let us know what is second law of Faraday's electromagnetic induction. What second law says is the magnitude, that is value of the induced EMF is directly proportional to rate of change of flux. Okay, this rate of change of flux term is very important. Now what is rate of change of flux? We know that whenever the rate terms is coming, there is a contention of time. Okay, we can define this thing as, this is induced EMF sign denoted as small e. This is equals to actually d phi is flux by dt. Okay, that is change of flux, and when it is change in time divided by, it becomes rate of change of flux. But actually there is a negative sign. There is a negative sign. We will know about the negative sign in later half. So this is the magnitude. When we talk about the magnitude of the induced EMF, we find that it is equal to the magnitude of d phi by dt. Okay, there is no contention of sign, but actually the expression is like minus d phi by dt. So why there is a minus sign? We have to know about this now. Why there is a minus sign? See, this reason is well explained by another law called Lenz's law. So let's have a look on Lenz's law. The direction of induced EMF is such that it is opposite to the very cause of producing it. So actually what is producing the induced EMF? What here actually producing the induced EMF? Change of flux, that is d phi. D phi means change of flux. It is producing the induced EMF. Okay, why it is termed as induced? Why it is termed as induced? Since there is no physical contact, with this conductor and this magnet, which I have shown you earlier. There is no physical contact, only magnetically connected. Okay, this process is called induction. Whenever there is no physical contact between this conductor or this magnet, and a magnetic field or electric field is getting induced in this coil, this is actually the process of induction. So induced EMF is the result of change in flux. So this actually we can write that from here, we can write that E equals to minus of d phi by dt, that is rate of change of flux. This is rate of change of flux, and it is the reason for this EMF, and it is opposing this reason. It is actually opposing this reason. This is the reason for this negative sign. Okay, understood? So from this video we have known about the electromagnetic induction laws of Michael Faraday and the reason why this negative sign comes. And there is one more thing about Lenz's law, that this Lenz's law obeys the principle of energy conservation. Okay, that means through the entire process of producing induced EMF, of flowing induced current, and from this rate of change of flux, entire energy in the whole process of electromagnetic induction is conserved, and this is well explained by Lenz's law. Okay, so এই ভিডিওটা এই অবধি থাক। তোমরা ইলেকট্রোম্যাগনেটিক ইন্ডাকশন লয়ের সব ডিটেল জানলে, আর নেক্সট কোন টপিকের উপরে তোমাদের ভিডিও দরকার আমাকে জানাও। We will meet very soon with my next video. Till then, stay safe. আবার দেখা হবে। Goodbye.